Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you'd like me to do for future anime and cartoon-related videos. So today we are talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, Episode 2, and this definitely got me into it more than the previous episode. I know there's some certain aspects of it I don't fully understand, never fully watching Inuyasha, the original series. This is kind of the spin-off of, but we did get some more information, some more backstory on Toa, Setsuna, and Mora, who are the three princesses. There's also some sort of pearl thing that each of them have. Toa has the red one, Setsuna has the gold one, and Toa has the blue one. I'm assuming this has something to do with the last show, Inuyasha, but I honestly have no information about the pearls whatsoever and what they do, but all I know is that demons want them. It makes demons more powerful, and that is bad. That is very, very bad. I'm guessing it's one of these things where every demon is born with a pearl inside of them, and then other demons try to kill other demons in order to eat that pearl and gain more power and possibly even their abilities. I don't know if that's 100% factual, but that's what I'm getting at based on how the whole fight scene played out here. So, Setsuna and Mora were twins. I'm not sure if they are related to Toa at this point in time. I know one of them is Inuyasha's daughter. I think two of them are Sesshomaru's daughters. From what I saw, finally. I didn't even know that. I thought they were all Inuyasha's daughters. But no, two of the twins are Sesshomaru's daughters, who is Inuyasha's brother, if you are familiar with the original show, which I'm sure quite a few of you are. I am not massively familiar with the original show. As I said, I've seen a handful of episodes, don't know the entire storyline. And then that leaves me to believe that Mora is most likely would be Inuyasha's daughter. Which would make sense, because I know one of them are. Unless the twins are, and they're throwing me off, but from some random perspective. But I'm kind of looking here at the character breakdown of the page. So basically, Toa and Setsuna were just kind of hanging out, you know, being twins. Their father wasn't around for whatever reason. I'm just going to plug in my laptop here because the battery's dying. And this big fire broke out. So a big fire in the forest broke out, and similar to how, oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Basically, she got transferred through the portal. So similar to how the main female character in Inuyasha, I don't know the names. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with the names minus Inuyasha. Kagome, there we go. Kagome, I remembered it, because I did not watch the original show. So I'm giving this to you from a perspective of somebody that never really watched the original show. So she somehow magically gets sucked into a portal, and it basically brings her to present day, where she meets Soto Higurashi, and he ends up adopting her. That's basically his stepdaughter. And then she has a sister, Mei Higurashi, as well. Not sure where the mother is. I think they did show her in it for a brief second, and the grandmother at this shrine, the Great Tree Shrine. That's where she ended up coming out of initially. And basically, she defended somebody a long time ago, and these bullies are constantly after her. But as we know, she is a half-demon, so she can just beat the crap out of them consistently. And that's basically all she wrote. She's not into the whole clothing gender norm thing, which I think is an interesting spin on it too, because we've never really seen a character do that before. Well, I personally haven't in an anime. Maybe Dio a little bit. I guess we could say Dio, and not that I've really watched Dio. Dio. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But other than that, I haven't really seen any character kind of do that. But it kind of makes sense. Basically, she is more in the practical sense than the kind of femininity sense. She's like, okay, I know I'm going to have to fight, so I'm going to wear boys' clothes because it's easier to fight in them as opposed to a skirt and whatever else other, nonsense that her school uniform is requiring her to wear. That she basically has been transferred to a bunch of different schools at this point. She's 14, so for all of you simps in the thumbnails, you're going to jail. Just thought you should know. Do some MXR. If you're familiar with them, you're going to jail. And basically, this entire episode is a little bit of backstory, but a lot of it, I think, would be more explained if I watched the original series. So now I am highly debating whether or not I should go and actually watch Inuyasha in its entirety so that I can understand what the heck is going on with the pearls, with the demons, etc. But I definitely liked this episode a bit more than the first one. The first one was definitely more of a throwback to actual Inuyasha, kind of, sum up what the show is about, etc. But this entire show is definitely more for people that have watched Inuyasha, because as you can see, I'm already getting confused. I'm mixing names up, and I just do not have all of the back information from the original show to know what is going on in the current one. I know there was a magical well or something at one point where Kagome got transported. This is similar to the tree shine. Maybe the tree grew over the well or something. I don't really know. It has something to do with the pearls, though. The pearls glow, and then teleportation happens. That's basically the gist of it. But basically, the two twins are kind of hanging out, blah, blah, blah. One gets teleported to the modern day, goes to school, does that for like 10 years roughly, I think. I think they were like 4 or 5 roughly when they were in that fire and got separated. So they don't have good memories of each other, which is going to become a problem in the next episode from what we've seen from the preview. But basically, Toa, vaguely remembers Setsuna. She knows the name, the smell, but the older she gets, the more she thinks it was a dream. None of it was actually real, because when you're like 4 or 5 years old, you don't remember. You remember some stuff, but I'm not going to remember what I did, in my first day or second day of kindergarten to a T. You're just not going to remember it because it was so long ago. 10 years, from age 5 or age 4 to 14, that's a pretty big gap in developmental growth, especially for characters, especially for people. So definitely do not know that. For whatever reason, Moro knows Setsuna, or knows Setsu as she calls her, and she doesn't like that name. They are hanging out with, I'm guessing it's the son of the priest dude that was hanging out with Inuyasha in the last episode, whose name I don't remember for the life of me. I'm sure he's an important character, but no idea. They're riding on that crazy giant fox spirit thing, which was pretty cool to see that again. Still alive. The old lady that we saw in the first episode also still alive and even older. So we don't really know how much time has passed at this point in time between Inuyasha and this series. Some people are saying Inuyasha and Kagome are actually dead. So who really knows? I have no idea. We don't have that information to prove it one way or another. I'm assuming we're going to see them more in the foreseeable future, but I'm hoping all of this kind of gets re-explained again, because what was it, like a 20-year gap, 18-year gap between the Inuyasha and Yashahime, Princess Half Demon. And Toa obviously is going to be the main character throughout all of this. We're seeing everything through her perspective at this point in time. So there's really no question about that. And then the other two are kind of the other two. And then, you got Setsuna and Moro are basically the main side characters. The introduction shows all three of them together. So obviously at some point in time, they are going to team up and fight demons together. So we knew that Mora is a bounty hunter, Setsuna is a demon slayer, and Toa is a high school student. That's basically the gist of what we know so far in the show. So there you have it. As I said, I'm really hoping they kind of further explain the Pearl thing, further explain the demon thing, the transportation thing. Hopefully we get answers to all of these things that are currently unanswered, because you got a lot of people like me, especially the newer generation, that has never seen Inuyasha. So I don't know if it's on Netflix or wherever they may have the ability to see it, but a lot of people haven't seen Inuyasha. So this would be a good idea to, kind of explain what's going on, explain the backstory, and then maybe remaster Inuyasha like they did with Dragon Ball Z Kai, do something along those lines, throw it on Blu-ray, and make people want to watch that again as well. I could definitely see them doing that. I mean, people will call it a cash grab or whatever, but everybody likes to see their favorite show animated in Blu-ray when you collect physical copies. I personally haven't been collecting too many physical copies. The main one I wanted was Naruto, and Naruto is finally being released on Blu-ray, so I am definitely happy about that. Another show that I was thinking about reviewing too, while I've got you here, is Jutsu, I think it's called, or Jujitsu, something along those lines. There's only like 2 episodes out at this point. Everybody's raving about it. I'm going to throw up my anime list here because I think I put it in there. I do have an anime list now, finally, if you are interested in that. I know I'm looking down. It's bad. It's bad, guys. I'm looking down. I can't even find it. Can't even find it. I think it was like Jujitsu, something along those lines. It sounded very like Naruto-ish. But debating if I want to review that. So let me know what you think. But overall, in this episode, I am very confused. I don't understand the backstory of it. I don't understand the Pearl things of it. But I enjoyed the ride. I got the gist that, yes, she teleported back to another world, very similar to Kagome in the initial Inuyasha, and that we are probably going to get more explanation of them together, and the 2 twins are probably going to be the crap of it, just the other next episode. I know that happened between Inuyasha and his brother as well. They were not very friendly towards one another, unfortunately. Yeah, because who knows? I don't even know the backstory about that either. But maybe I should watch Inuyasha. That might be something that I do. I have a extra day off this weekend because holiday, so maybe that's what's going to happen. I'm going to spend a bunch of hours watching Inuyasha and trying to fully understand the backstory, and everything will make sense. It'll all make sense. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want me to review. I need another show to review. I did Burn the Witch. I thought that was going to be an actual series, but it was like a movie thing that was 3 episodes. But got a decent amount of views. So did this. So did the initial Yashahime, Princess Half Even, as well. So I'm going to keep making these reviews to the end of the season. You can get to see me flustered and confused because I don't know the background, and then we'll just go from there. I need another show. Let me know. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. I know I did the snap prematurely, but that is what it is. Accept it.